Hi everyone, this is Willie. Welcome to another video by Invest Singapore Property. With the recently ended circuit breaker, I have received more queries on the direction of the Singapore property market. Many have asked what will be considered a good investment property. So I decided to sum up a list of tips on selecting an investment property in Singapore. Location has always been the most commonly mentioned factor in selecting an investment property. But what is it about the location of the property that we should look out for? Between the 90s and the 2000s, the MRT station effect has been declining over the years. As more lines are introduced over the years, namely the Circle Line and the Downtown Line in the last 10 years, there are more condos with MRT stations within walking proximity. Today, we want to look out for MRT interchanges, and currently there are 22 of them in operation, with only one of them having 3 intersecting lines. By 2030, it is projected that there will be 41 MRT interchanges, with only 4 of them having 3 intersecting lines. As MRT stations become more common, MRT interchanges may not yet be, at least not until 2030. And what MRT interchanges provide is a higher level of connectivity, especially those that are and will be having 3 intersecting lines. With this higher connectivity means lesser commuting time. Condos with proximity to these interchanges will be much more favored by tenants. There was also a study done by the National University of Singapore. Properties that are near to MRT interchanges have an additional 4% premium over properties that are near to singular MRT stations. I have pasted the link for this study below if you'd like to find out more. Next, it will be the number of units in the condo. Most will not realize this point, but it's really just a numbers game. With a condo that has at least approximately 500 units, there is higher probability for owners to transact, be it selling or renting. And with that, the condo is able to attract a bigger pool of buyers and tenants, as there will be more choices available for them. Not forgetting the property agents. They are the only marketing function a condo will have after TOP. When there are more units in the condo, it means more opportunities for earnings for them, thus attracting more property agents to advertise and promote transactions, which in turn creates more awareness for the condo. For comparison, a simple example between 2 condos at Queenstown, Queens and Alexis. Located next to one another, they share the same amenities, but the major difference is that Queens has more than 700 units and Alexis has just almost 300. Despite being an older condo, in 2019, Queens has more transactions for both sale and rental. Of course, there are other factors like unit mix, unit size, and floor level differences, which boils down to tenants' personal needs and preferences. The third factor is transformation plans. If you visit the Urban Redevelopment Authority or URA website, Singapore has 8 transformation plans set in motion over various locations on the island. But not every transformation is the same. What is more important to note is that we need to look at how the transformation is going to shift people and communities to the transforming area. Each transformation has its own attraction, from housing, jobs, and lifestyle to attract the different types of communities. The only transformation area with the most international recognition will be the Greater Southern Waterfront, or GSW. It is 6 times the size of Marina Bay, with approximately 9,000 private and public new homes. Also, the Circle Extension Line and the Thomson East Coast Line that runs through this area will be fully ready by 2025. Not only will global jobs be created, there will be a whole new waterfront precinct and extensive green network for the global citizen. This is the face of Singapore to the world, so prepare for it to flourish. The last point is foreigners' vested interest. And what do I mean by that? Today, a foreigner pays 20% more in stamp duties compared to a citizen. That means their entry price would already be 20% higher than a citizen. The foreigner will most probably need to price higher in the resale market, putting the citizen's resale property at an advantage. As a citizen or foreigner, it only makes sense to target condo that has high foreign ownership as much as possible. And most of the time, such condos are located at prime areas such as District 1, District 2, District 9, or perhaps even District 3. Here are a few examples to show the percentage of foreign ownership in various condos located in different districts. If we look to other countries, the same trend appears. The most expensive and most favored properties will always be in a central business district and the most popular shopping spots. I hope this video has provided a new perspective for you when it comes to looking for an investment property. If you find this video useful, subscribe to our channel today for more future content.